This is a photo of me before taking creatine. When I was working out, I didn't take barely any supplements, maybe just like a pre-workout if I felt like I needed it that day. And then this is me taking creatine consistently while also training for muscle building, where I was lifting really heavy and I was eating a lot and I had a lot of time muscle building. What is up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna talk about creatine again. It is one of my favorite things to talk about because I believe in it so much. I've experienced what it has done to my body, my workouts, and I've seen what it has done to my clients as well. It is absolutely incredible. And I'm gonna share a little bit about why I think it's one of the supplements that you should take if you are a human being. Okay, it's number one, the most researched product in the market of performance supplements. Supplements, not succulents. It works a little bit like this. So when we contract our muscles, we use something called ATP, and ATP is the energy that it uses to contract the muscle. So when you're doing a bicep curl and you're curling and then all of a sudden you feel that fatigue and you can't curl anymore, that's your muscles running out of ATP to use for that contraction. ATP is made from something called phosphocreatine. Now, when we take a creatine supplement, it stores in our body, in our muscle cells as phosphocreatine, so that when we're working out and our body is using that ATP, it can dip into the phosphocreatine stores to change into ATP for us to use while we train. So it's all about saturating our body with that phosphocreatine in our stores so that we have more ATP to use while we train, so that we can lift harder, we can train stronger, it'll improve our endurance, and therefore it will not only burn more calories because you're doing more work, but it will help you build more muscle, it can help you lose more fat, the list goes on. So it's really beneficial for us to have the adequate amounts of phosphocreatine in our systems while we train. Now, that being said, not all creatine is made equal, unfortunately. So if you're gonna start taking creatine, I would be very careful about which one you do take, because a lot of them are made overseas. You don't really know what's in them. There are different types of creatine that you can take. But I would recommend just taking a creatine monohydrate. I have one that I recommend that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. I recommend taking it 3 to 5 grams per day. Now, I've been talking a lot about creatine on my TikTok, and I have actually a whole playlist on there with lots of more info, so you can go check that out if you want. But a lot of the questions that I get about it are, number one, will it cause water weight? Let me talk about this because this is a huge stigma behind creatine that just needs to be broken down. So yes, it will make you retain water, but before you freak out, wait. The water that you will retain will be in your muscle cells. So think of your muscles like beef jerky, flat, dehydrated, and then think of a big juicy steak. Which one do you think looks better and which one do you think you want? You want the big juicy steak. You don't want beef jerky muscles. So the water weight that you will gain will be in your muscle tissue. It's not gonna be sitting in between your skin and the muscle. It's not gonna make you look soft. It's not gonna make you look watery. It's actually gonna pump up your muscles with hydration, and it's gonna make the muscles pop, and you're gonna end up looking better anyways. So don't be afraid when people say, oh, it makes you gain water weight. No, you can tell them, no. It makes your muscles juicy, that's what it does. So please don't think that it's gonna make you gain water weight. Now, because it does make your muscles juicy, you need to drink extra water when you take creatine. I recommend drinking at least between half a gallon minimum and a gallon of water a day if you take creatine. That is just so that you can flush out any excess water while keeping your muscles hydrated and keeping your body in a good, healthy, hydrated state while you take the creatine. You might go through a little adjustment period when you start taking it where you just feel different because your body is adjusting and it is adapting to all this creatine that you're putting in it. And then after a week or so, it's gonna balance out and you're gonna feel amazing and you're gonna look amazing and you're gonna be working out even stronger and better and you're gonna be like, this is awesome. So that being said, this is a photo of me before taking creatine. When I was working out, I didn't take barely any supplements, maybe just like a pre-workout if I felt like I needed it that day. And then this is me taking creatine consistently while also training for muscle building, where I was lifting really heavy, and I was eating a lot, and I had a lot of time muscle building. I will say, while taking the creatine and going through different phases of building and cutting, I did feel like when I took the creatine, it made me retain the muscle that I was working for and building through the cut. Does that make sense? So like, a lot of times when you cut, you will lose some of the muscle that you've built. That's just how it works. But when I was taking the creatine, I really felt like I retained more muscle than I did before taking it. So I just think that it really has helped me a lot with building substantial muscle that is mature, that stays, and feeling really strong. It definitely made me a lot stronger in the gym at large. Now, I have taken a few different types of creatine, and I really recommend the monohydrate, like I said. The creatine that I recommend the most out of all of them on the market is the one from One Up Nutrition. It is made in the United States, which you wouldn't believe how many supplements are not made here and you don't know what's in them. But this one is made in the US and it's a powerhouse supplement. You guys, it is literally like 4 supplements in one. There is creatine monohydrate, 5 grams. There is glutamine. It's a total recovery supplement. So why do we need better recovery when we work out? We need our muscles to recover so that we can, like when we work out, we tear our muscles, right? If we want to grow our muscles, we work out and they're sore because they're torn. And then as you recover, the muscle tissues repair and the muscles get bigger, which is what we want. So that recovery process is so important. It is how you progress. It is how you change your body. The recovery is everything. You need to be getting ample sleep. You need to be giving yourself enough food so that your muscles can recover. You need to be taking recovery supplements. You don't need to be, but you could take recovery supplements to help your body recover. I say that because I always say that you don't need to take every supplement on the planet Earth. You really don't. You don't need any supplements. And I'm talking about performance supplements. I'm not talking about vitamins. So performance supps like pre-workout, fat burners, BCAAs, creatine, everything. There's so much that you can take, right? You don't need them. You really don't. They're there just to supplement what you're already doing. So the way that I see it is if you start on your program and you don't take any, I recommend you don't take anything. You do a program for a month and then you decide and you see where the holes in your fitness game lie. So by that, I mean like, do you struggle with having enough energy for your workouts? Maybe you need a pre-workout. Do you struggle with appetite control? Maybe you could use a fat burner or an appetite suppressant. Do you struggle with hitting your protein goals? Add a protein shake. Do you struggle with recovery and muscle soreness? Add a creatine. Do you struggle with building muscle? Add a creatine. Do you struggle with having enough strength and power through the gym? Add a creatine, you know? So I really do think that the creatine and a few other supplements are beneficial for everybody, no matter if they're a beginner, no matter what their gender, their goal is, no matter what type of training they do. I really think that this just benefits you as a whole. Where was I saying? Oh yeah, it's a recovery supplement. So it has the creatine in here. It has glutamine. Glutamine is a supplement for recovery. It will help you be less sore. It'll help your muscles repair, and it will really just help with muscle soreness. It also has EAA, which are essential amino acids. And then the fourth thing that it has is electrolytes. Now it's easy to tell why I recommend this over others for all the reasons I just told you. It's amazing, and I usually just take it before I work out and mix it with my pre-workout, down it, and you don't need to take it before you train. You don't need to take it after you train, as long as you take it every day. It's all about keeping those phosphocreatine stores in your body saturated. I hope that this made sense. I feel like I've just been talking and I don't really know if this is cohesive, but if you guys have any questions at all about creatine, please drop them in the comments below or go ask me on my TikTok, and I'm here to help you. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on creatine and why I think it's beneficial for everybody to take. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'm just gonna stop it because now I feel like I'm just blabbling and nobody likes a blabbler. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you did like it, please like this video. It helps me so much. Please leave a comment below. Hit that subscribe button if you're feeling like you really love me. That really helps me a lot. Activate that algorithm. Let YouTube know that my videos are good. That helps me so much. Another way you can support is by shopping my brand, Corio Active, which are these shorts. I have a special discount code, it's YouTube15. And you can also join my online coaching where I can coach you. That's coriofit.com. All the links will be below. And that's it. I hope you have a great day and happy muscle building and training and reaching your goals, baby. Love you guys.